Hello there, YouTube. How the hell are you? My name is Vac, and I hope you're here to see some Marvel Strike Force action, because that's what you're about to get. So welcome to Mortytown TV. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Let's get swifty.
Oh yeah, you gotta get swifty. You gotta get swifty in here.
Alright. So now we're kicking. We're going. Got an evening's play session to go through here. No war today, so, you know, just the normal stuff. We'll be back at war in the morning, though. So more shards we don't really need. I do have some energy to spend in all regards. So let's jump into campaign nodes real quick and see what we can get that's nice and juicy. Yeah, we'll take those. That works. And we're just stockpiling stuff for you know, the next burst of character advancement that we make. We're kind of on hold right now until we hit the end of Dark Dimension 3 for the second time, and until we can basically just farm up some more supplies out of the store. You know, I'm sure you guys all know that mini unique game by now. Let's see here. Let's buy what we need. We'll take these superior alien spores, but what I'm really needing, I'm hoping I see in the war store, is going to be molecular scans, the biomat that we're just totally out of, and it's all we need to get Venom raised up to 14. Good evening, Mr. Perkins. Welcome to the stream, sir. You just finished DD2 for the second time. So characters beyond the ones you've already raised for that, because you probably got a good number of 13s if you've been through twice, I'm guessing. So at that point, I would just start prioritizing war teams that do the best work for you. So I would definitely look into, like, if you have a full Hydra team, to get that to 13, a good Shield, Coulson, Fury team, get that to 13, you know, and just the teams that are doing the most work for you. I feel like at that point you probably should have already gotten all of your arena characters to gear 13. And so I hope that they are 5 of those 7 that you're talking about, but if not, I would start there. Arena is the game mode that gives you the best rewards, you know, gives you cores. That's like putting money back into your pocket. So that really should be your focus to start with. And then beyond that, I'd start looking into either whatever team you're using for raids. If you're having any trouble with that, I'd look into that. Or, like I said, start off with like the really good war defense teams, and then maybe start moving to some offense here and there in between them. And just try to get those teams entirely to gear 13. You know, he's working a little bit at a time, but before you know it, half your roster's there. You know, it's just a matter of persistence. Not that half of my roster's there. I'm not there either. But I got a good number of them. At this point, I'm just tracking how many 14s I got. I'm not exactly sure. But most of the people that I've got are either at 14 or at 12. There's not a lot of people at 13. But yeah, I think your best bet is to focus on what's getting you cores in Arena, or what could be getting you cores in Arena better. And then, you know, then go tall at first and then branch out wide. So anyway, let's see here. I got 95 or 94 Red Star orbs. 1 basic, since we spent all that energy. All right. And I think I've got some Squirrel Girl energy to get rid of here, sure enough. All right. Why is that still giving me that? Why are you trolling me, game? Why would you troll me? Okay. We do have some arena climbing to do. Angry Pirate. Let's jump straight up to Bushy, and then we'll come back later and make another jump. Angry Pirate seems to be the guy most intent on chasing me. He's got that BO over 500k now. All right, let's hit these squishies over here on the left side of the formation. There's the flip. And before that does any damage, we'll just flip it all back. And put them in a good and fucked position. Pardon me, I should have said that, but still. They are well screwed at this point. It's only going downhill from here. And all of these counters make it difficult for them to even effectively DPS me at this point. This team is so incredibly overpowering. And you know, I mean, not on defense so much. You can put together a dream team that can take these down. There's a couple of different configurations that can do it. You know, honestly, when it comes to DD1, really when it comes to Dark Dimension, all around in a lot of ways, I think that new players are putting way too much focus into it at all, right? I think you should be farming the characters that are either opening campaign nodes for you and helping you farm better characters, or the characters that are at this moment helping you get ahead in arena or raid, and most importantly, arena. There's nothing else more important. And I get that you're earlier in the game and you're probably not in that top 100 yet, and it makes the whole game mode seem discouraging because you're not getting a lot of cores. But you keep pushing, you get there. And so, like I say, if you have all the campaign nodes open already, then just try to put together yourself your best arena team. But if you don't, then I'd kind of focus that direction and just keep farming characters that you need in that regard, so that you can get better characters on farm and chase that next legendary, which is a big part of that first year or so you're playing the game, really your whole career. But you know, you're trying to catch up on legendaries when you first come into the game. So focus on the areas and tunes that will help you put better stuff on farm and continue to advance through the progression. And then having 5 or more 6-star characters will just sort of come naturally with that. And then whatever characters you get, throw them in there. Mr. Brunk, what up, my glip glop? So yeah, I think you shouldn't think about it so much. You should focus on the stuff that's more important, the stuff that's giving you rewards every single day. Like the rewards for DD1 are all right, but you know, it just looks like a lot because you get it all at once. But everybody's getting it, right? It's not putting you ahead. So don't let your daily rewards suffer for thinking about that, right? Like just raise the characters you need to raise. Don't raise anybody to 7. Defenders is a good team to raise, right? I think they're a great opening arena team, and I think they're, you know, just a good solid raid team for a little while at least. You want to move on to a Guardians of the Galaxy a little later and start working on a Star-Lord, because then that will help you get with a Minerva on board. That's pretty much going to march you right into DD2 and get you an Ultron, and that's kind of worth hurrying for. Not as much as it used to be, I'm sure, but still a character I think you want in your arsenal, and you'll certainly have fun playing with. There's no doubt about that. So don't rush DD1, but when you start getting in striking distance of DD2, right, then put a little more thought into it. So anyway, that's all the arena I'm going to knock off for the moment. Yes, sir. You got any further questions? You want to nail that down a little more? You feel free to just hit me up privately on Discord, maybe with some screenshots what you're working with. We can talk about it down to a finer detail if you'd like. All right, so let's see here. after the stream, obviously. Probably even tomorrow. I'm probably going right to bed after this. Joshua, how do you do, sir? Nice to see you, man. Joshua, you're becoming one of my most regular viewers, and I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you. All right, so let's see here. We got some raids we need to do. Dark Dimension 3, I've pretty much put all the cores I'm going to put into that today. Let's see. This seems like we might have some more. Nope. Okay, we got 97 red star orbs in total, 3 of them being elites. And we're just saving those for Miss Frost. So then let's get on with the raiding. Or did we fully farm the store? Did I get through all of that? I could live without any of that. I think I really wanted to see what they had in the war store, though, and I don't remember looking. I think I might have got distracted. Let's pick up a couple of Kingpin vaults. This is just what I buy when there are no longer any characters in Arena Store that I want to buy. Got them all to 7. Just give me them orbs. Hopefully I get some good gear. All right, so we're just going to sit on any of that. We're not going to use that. There we go. That's where I missed it. All right, so let's see here. No molecular scans. Sad day. It's been a week since I've seen one. But we'll pick up those lattices because we got a bunch to spend. And any catalysts that we are suffering on, we'll go ahead and pick up. So that's that. And now I'm just waiting to have more of these to spend. And I'm going to be looking for that right there. I want to buy that. I want to buy that so bad, guys. I cannot even tell you. Oh, I want that. I just want to stare at it a minute. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'll come back for it. I want the maw even more, but I just want both of them. I want both of them. All right, so straight into raids. Let's see what we got going on here. We're a little closer to maxed out on U7, so let's go ahead and do that. Like to start this one going right at the energy battery. So hello, if you're just joining us, my name is Vac. I hope you're here to see some Marvel Strike Force because that's what you're getting. I think I'd rather get on that War Machine. This has been a pretty reliable, solid U7 team for me. I have played other team configurations that are impressive in different ways. And then when I first started doing U7, it felt so hard to me, you know, like I was using different teams for every node and really like trying to min-max everything. It's like now I just put this team in there and hit autoplay and let them go. It's mostly Black Bolt doing all the work, particularly on DPS. But between the Shuri and the Minerva, you've got a lot of staying power in there. And of course you have Yo-Yo cutting everything's damage in half. And while these foes that you face in U7 aren't doing damage like Dark Dimension foes, they still hurt. They still hurt. So that 50% reduction, that's pretty good mitigation. It's pretty much a lot better than what most taunt and tank kind of guys can give you. Everything she does is so subtle that a lot of people just miss it, but she is very impactful as a protector. And yet, super jelly. Can't have other protectors around. That makes her mad. I don't remember that part of her powers in the show. I'm not sure how I feel about that part, but I can see how they did it purely for balance. Because if you had someone else taunting and tanking, one of the good ones like a Thanos or a Call or a Juggernaut or somebody like that, plus her behind them cutting damage in half, you'd never be able to kill a Juggernaut. You would never. It would be ridiculously powerful. So it's got to be done. Balance is balance, right? You can't let a character break the game. Although I have to admit, Black Bolt feels a little game breaking sometimes. Empowered Thanos feels a little game breaking every time. But I guess somebody's got to be riding at the top of the meta. Symbiote Spider-Man feels kind of OP. All right. This one, maybe a little challenging. Probably not. They can stumble on this one occasionally. Any of these really, but especially these two boss nodes. You walk away from the computer at your own peril. Sometimes it won't work out your way. I could come back and really pour some more love into this team. Shuri especially. She's usually the first one to die. Like if any of the DPS gets turned on her, right, it's all over. But still, I mean, she's probably the lowest of the bunch. Oh, there's no doubt she is, in fact. But I don't know. I'm still just kind of focusing my upgrades mostly on getting Venom ready for that next round in City, and I'm just trying to get all of my Blitz teams, my 8-3 Blitz teams, to 400k power, just so I can really maximize score in any future blitzes. I'm at the point now where this last time I got myself into the top 100. What's up, Swole? Nice to see you, Beast. And this last time I got myself into the top 100, and so I think if I really started pushing the envelope on that, I could do better. It's the time investment that's the hardest thing. I may find that without being quarantined, awaiting a COVID-19 test result, I might not have enough time to really get all that done in the same way. Mortytown Locos, man. Same old story. Morty's killing Mortys. Y'all finish off that guy, please. There we go. These mystiques you leave around at your peril. Oh. See, now there's an inefficiency from being on autoplay, but I just live with it. I have, over the course of the last 2 years, carefully picked my way through so many Ultimus raids now that this is like, I'm over it. I just want to autoplay it. Imagine this Juggernaut, as difficult as he is to kill. Imagine him with a a yo-yo behind him cutting your damage in half. It would just be ridiculous. Yeah, tell me how that goes in 7-1, because that's not a place I've been able to test it. Good, good. Like I just need something like this that I can kind of halfway pay attention to. I can like, okay, don't attack this, attack that, and then kind of go back to what I'm doing. Anything that I can do while I mess around on sweet, that's good to know. Anything that I can do and still mess around on Photoshop while I'm doing it, right? Like that's the best way for me to be playing, or for me to just kind of focus on chatting with the audience in a live stream. Looking forward to Emma coming out. Having to I can see how Symbiote Spider-Man and Carnage would be equally valid for this. All of the symbiotes. Great for raid. Yeah, it's just that most people don't have them at a point where they can be reliable and use 7, but oh hell yeah. But some of us do. Some of us do. Oh, look who didn't get blinded. Nice assist though. All right, let's get some defense ups going on. Ooh. Drop that. There we go. This should drop the summons, so we ain't got to worry about that. Oh, look at there. Psh, never mind. Black Bolt's got it under control. They all seem excruciatingly long to me. Oh, man. Yeah, I look forward to them actually making that a game mode one day and putting some rewards and a structure around it. I get a chance to do enough of it to get a little more practiced at it. I'm probably going to mostly focus on Classic Draft, but when you're playing with people, and stuff like that, it's great to have that balanced draft. All right, let's see. We're not going to go ahead and spend cores here. We will probably hit that again before that 12 hours is up and take care of it in the morning. And then let's see what we got going on here. Smockin's in the lead. Who let that happen? No. I am nowhere near to be found. A lot of catching up to do. Thankfully, I'm on the city lane. So I know some guys that'll make short work of it. Yeah, I work maintenance in a big car factory, and so my job's a bit like being a fireman, right? Like, if there's a fire, I need to be there, and I need to get that thing rolling again. No, they will gladly tell you exactly how many dollars they are losing per minute that line is not running, and there's a lot of pressure on it. But when the line runs good, I'm sitting around the firehouse playing on my phone, and they know it. The firehouse is just a little, foam and sheet metal room with an air conditioner, but still, it's not what I'd call swanky digs. But you're in an auto plant. There aren't really anything. There's nowhere nice to be. And most places, it's just god awful hot. Yeah, I saw you talking about that on Discord. I'm glad that was helpful. I hadn't thought about Taskmaster. That's good advice. He wasn't really a thing when I was coming through. Not like really was an option for me at any point. I've gotten him raised up since. That first time through, though, yeah, I had who I had. I was mostly raising characters to gear tier 14, based around Arena and a little bit of U7. And Taskmaster was not really anywhere on my radar. I think he's still only gear tier 12, maybe 11 even, maybe 11. I think 12 though. I am on that node on my second run, but I'm past both of the Iron Fists. Beautiful. Yeah, any team blind like that, really good. No doubt about it. Yeah, like I didn't really care much at all about DD3. I used all my skill gear to raise up Corvus and Proxima and get my Black Order jacked up. I have rebuilt since. Picked up Punisher, right, for City on the first time through just because he was real cheap. I just needed another body to go in there, absorb some hits for Symbiote Spider-Man. He was all I had. Well, at no point did I ever sit down and design out what 5 I was going to start that game mode with. I already had plans put in motion when they came out with it. The characters that I had to gear tier 14 at that point were my arena characters. It was stuff like Black Bolt and Yo-Yo and Ultron and the stuff that I was using to stay on top of arena. And so those are the characters I began the whole thing with. I did raise Kingpin later for the city nodes, and also just because I have a 7 red star Kingpin, and I thought that would be cool. I wanted to do that. And he is cool, like since summoners have gotten a big buff, he's a pretty handy character. And also that's extra weight for my war defense because I put him in there on my Merc team. Yeah, I don't know that Daredevil was the best choice. You're right about that. Don't get me wrong, DD does some damage. I like Maddie as much as the next guy, but he's not going to stand out very long in there. He actually does do pretty good. He's moderately tanky. All of his summons become 7 red and are decently tanky themselves. And all the buffing and assisting, not bad. I still think it's a decent advice to tell people to go punt fenders early in the game. I just keep stressing to people, like, don't go past gear 11, right? Just stop there. Don't try to take that team all the way to the end. Yeah. That newbie arena shard you can get yourself put into. If you're the only one in there or one of the few in there that knows how to build a punt vendors team right off the bat, you can get a jump and make some cores early. All right, so that's raids done. Let's see, I bet our timer's up. We can do another arena fight. We can. Cacao. I don't know this person. We'll catch up with him tomorrow. I was a little busy today. I didn't get to do arena. That's not a bad move. All right, so let's see here. Let's take down Unclouded. My old nemesis. He was one of the original 3 that got a big Black Order team in this arena shard. Yeah, that's a big jump in arena. When you finish DD2, get yourself an Ultron, add in a Phoenix, like all of a sudden. Killed my Proxima. Yeah, this team has turned out to be strong enough in a 5v5 that if you didn't jump on them, people who did are getting ahead of you right now. Although I still say it's, you know, like with a little persistence and maybe spending some cores to jump up an arena every day, you can build an offense that can beat them. It can be done. An arena is about the best place to do. Like, you can do it in war too, but man, you got to break up a lot of good teams, so it's not really great to do it in war. That's a pretty good team. All right, that's our daily rewards. All right. Just sitting on them arbs. Let's do a few blitzes. I've been a little lackadaisical the last couple of days on Arena. I always preach it, and you know, some days just can't do it. It's because it's got to be at a certain time every day, and it's right around dinner time. It's generally a time where I'm at work and, you know, things are going on, and so I can't always be done. But I try to get myself in second place every day, and just be prepared to jump. Barely scratched that blob. So glad to have got that guy to 7 stars. Night, hella. I mean, Greg, you could go if you wanted to. No? Okay. Blob is really good. Brotherhood 2.0 has been... I kind of resisted using them for a while. I didn't wail out on either character. I was like, but yeah, I eventually worked my way around into getting them to a decent level. I don't have a whole lot of stars on Toad, but I don't think he's near as important as Blob. I would freaking love a 7 red star Blob, but 5 works for me. 5 works. I definitely ability blocked the wrong guy. That's probably a pretty damn good Brotherhood then, I bet. That is a really nice brotherhood. We should all be so lucky. And I'm hoping for a little luck when we open up all these red stars that we're stacking away right now. Hoping to see some good content and some exciting moments. And most of all, like a nice one-day jump in my total collection power. You just keep pushing, you get there. Just set him up for Black Bolt, let him knock him down. The last war where I had to look at my Black Order team with the war buffs. You know, it's 600K, and you're like blinking and like, is that number real? Is this, you know, the longer you play the game, the more milestones you hit. Not literally the milestones, although that too, but just, you know. I remember getting excited about joining the 1 million TCP club, and now, yeah. I was like, hell yeah, I'm legit. I got a mill. Oh, thanks for throwing them at the tank. I appreciate that. That's where the RNG works out to your favor with that whole mind control gig. Oh man, I can't believe everybody didn't die. I mean, now they will. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point right now where I'm trying to get all of my teams to 400K is what I'm really looking for. It's the baseline I'm looking to set. And these Billy badasses here. $635 Black Order. Yeah, we don't want to mess with that, but probably could win that. That would be a tough fight. Probably not worth the points. Let's go with this. Ooh. I will admit one thing, being back at work after a week off for the COVID thing is draining me. A week in the AC left me all weak. I'm dying in the heat. Oh man, I need to look at the blinds. I'm dying in the heat. I'm definitely like, I need to get more Gatorade in me. Coming home just exhausted. Best basic in the game. That didn't really do very much. Ouch. It might help Proxima more than Maw to get six red stars. She always seems to be the first one to die. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be luck of the draw, right? We'll probably have enough to do both, and it'll just be however they pop out of that store. However it might happen. All right, so we got Raise, we got War, we got Blitz. All right, back to Arena. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and blow the 25 cores. Take this second place. Whale out a little bit. It's like less than 50 cents. It'll be all right. Although with that attitude, I should probably jump on a couple of first place wins in the next few days. And stop being such a lazy butt. All right. The flip. Ooh. We got a 7-10 split here. I don't know how we go with this. I mean, clearly we're going to have to go after the left pin. He's taunting, but he's hurting himself with counterattacks. If he hadn't had that damn defense up, that might have halfway killed him. A little health drain be nice. Six red star Thanos, yep. Had a feeling. Five red star call. Such a reliable team. All right, so we're positioned where we want to be on Arena. We've got campaign nodes done. It is 100% the hardest hitting basic in the game, and arguably the best basic in the game, although I can see how you can make arguments for others. Symbiote Spider-Man's is pretty good as well. So yeah, I think I'm pretty well good. I hate to give you a sub 1 hour stream. We're only at about 50 minutes right now. I'd love to hang around and give you some PvP. Let Swole kick my ass again. But I've had a long day. I'm tired, and my eyes feel like sandpaper, and I want to get out from underneath these bright lights. But we will be back tomorrow. Not in the morning. I'm working and picking up an extra shift at work. But tomorrow evening, as usual, we'll be right here playing some high-level Marvel Strike Force, and I hope you come back to join us. So if you'd like to hang out with us off-stream, please feel free to join our Discord in the link below. It's our cluster Discord. We have 2 alliances going. If you're interested in being a Morty of any collection power, you just let us know at Morty Mart on the Discord, or just hit me up privately, and I'd be glad to chat with you about it. So anyway, Josh, Swole, all you guys out there, Mr. Perkins, my boy David, you guys stay swifty. Till I see you again, be cool. Keep gaming. I'm back, and I'm out of here.